Yes, Dharani M. What is your full name?
Sir, Dharani only, sir. Dharani is my full name.
Okay. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon,
Where
sir.
are, where are you now? In Chennai? Where are you?
Sir, I'm in my hometown, Tirupur, sir.
Okay. All right. And you are a dentist.
Yes, sir.
So are you practicing dentistry or not?
Sir, I practiced for a period of 1 year after completing in 2019.
Hmm.
Now I'm not practicing, sir. I'm fully preparing for civil services examination.
Hmm. With what optional paper?
History, sir.
Okay. And let me begin with your area, dentistry. It is generally believed that in India, people are not too much careful about dental health, oral health.
Yes, sir.
Will you agree with this statement?
Yes, sir. India, India, and all the people in the world in general are not very aware about the oral health. Sir. If there has been a research recently conducted that says that people in urban areas are also 50% of the urban people are not brushing twice daily. Sir. So oral health awareness is something that we have to increase on a whole larger level, and we should focus more on the rural areas. Sir.
Suppose you are advising me on oral health. Apart from brushing, what all you will advise me to do?
So, brushing itself, twice brushing, and the method of brushing is very important, sir. And apart from that, we can do flossing and salt water mouth washing is one thing that everybody can do in their home, sir. Another one thing is that after eating, a small gargle of the mouth will get rid of the food that is being stuck between the tooth. In the long run, that would be very helpful, sir. That one can do from home itself, sir.
Mhm. All right. What do you think about the various toothpastes which are full of chemicals and all? Do you advise those commercial toothpaste, or there is also the opportunity to change to something herbal or natural?
So there has been research conducted regarding the toothpaste and its efficacy, sir. And one thing that attracted me and one thing that makes sense is that rotating the toothpaste, sir, because if we see herbal toothpastes, they are very potent in some aspects, sir. But the herbal toothpastes also have abrasives, sir, that can easily abrade the enamel, sir. So hypersensitivity can occur because of that abrasiveness of the herbal toothpaste. So if we rotate the toothpaste, we can use salt toothpaste at one point, or we can use Sensodyne at one point. If we rotate the toothpaste, the efficacy of each toothpaste would give our oral cavity better oral health perspectives.
Thank you. Devi Prasad ji, over to you.
Dharani,
Yes, sir.
you are from Tirupur.
Yes, sir.
Now you are speaking from Tirupur.
Yes, sir.
Can you briefly tell about the significance of Tirupur?
Sir, Tirupur is called as Banyan City, and it's the knitwear capital of India. Tirupur has textile industries, the micro, small, and medium industries is very important in Tirupur. And if we look at the women participation in the industry, it is 60% of the women's participation. And Animalai Tiger Reserve is there in the southernmost part of the Tirupur district area. And we also have more wind energy generation in Tirupur, sir. And there is also poultry farming, copra cultivation, etc. in Tirupur.
Hmm? What is
Yes.
the demography?
Uh, Sir, demography, I'm not able to remember right now, sir.
Migrants are in large number or locals?
Sir, as of now, they are equal, sir. Migrants and the locals are on an equal level. We have migrants from other parts of other cities or other towns in our state also, and we have migrants from other states also, sir. Within our states, interstate and intrastate migrants are also in large number in Tirupur, sir.
How is the housing problem for migrants there?
So, migrants' basic necessities is one problem, sir. The hostel facilities are provided only in some areas. So, the cramped living condition is one thing. The migrants are facing, that is a problem, sir. And if we look at the wages also, migrants are willing to work for a lesser wage than the people who are here in Tirupur. So the wage is another problem, sir. And other thing like health education is also a problem, sir, because the migrants they are also taking and they are taking their children and coming to Tirupur and staying here, sir. If they are coming from Madhya Pradesh or Bihar, the change in the medium of language is a very difficult thing that the children of the migrants are facing, sir.
Suppose if you are municipal corporation chief executive Tirupur, it's corporation or municipality?
Some municipal corporations.
It's corporation. So if you are CEO of corporation, if migrants come with such kind of problems, what are the immediate action you would take?
So first thing I would ensure minimum wages are being given in all the industries in the Tirupur area. And the other thing that I would like do is to do camps to increase the awareness about the schemes that government is doing, like one nation one ration card, so that they can avail the food from the ration shops, etc. And I can also form a committee so that we could look into the prospects of healthy the staying conditions. Uh, Only in some industries hostel facilities are being available, sir. So I would make sure that everybody has some of the other hostel facilities, or if the government is able to provide hostel facilities, I would look into that arena also, sir.
What about solid waste management?
Yes, sir. Solid waste management is a very big issue, sir, in Tirupur area.
You miss stating that.
So
Tirupur profile, solid waste management is a problem, right?
yes, sir,
How
definitely,
would you
sir.
address as CEO of the corporation?
So solid waste management can be reduced only when there is a responsibility upon the industries. They should try to reduce the generation of solid waste, and they should try to reuse it, sir. And if they are generating excess waste, then they should be properly disposed of. Either they can be used if it is. If we can use it for ethanol production or any other renewable energy production, we can use it for renewable energy
But
production.
solid waste management is a corporation job, not you can't shift it to MSME entrepreneurs, right?
Yes,
They
sir.
are there, they are paying taxes, they are paying property tax,
Yes, sir. But
and they are
segregation
generating.
is
How would the corporation get involved in solid waste management? In collection, transportation, and dumping.
yes. So in collection, we can collect the wastes. We can segregate the waste at collection into biodegradable and non-biodegradable and hazardous wastes, sir. And after that, we can take the hazardous waste, and we should dispose it off very properly based on hazardous waste management rules.
Correct.
And
That is all textbook model. But what exactly is in Tirupur? What is the current situation, and what are the improvements you can make?
so currently, some it is being dumped in landfills, etc., sir. And there has been also been a problem that the solid wastes are being dumped in the highway area also, sir. So it is being
What about
illegally
that
dumped,
means
sir.
if they're dumping means they're collecting.
No, sir. The industries are going and dumping, sir, but the collection mechanism is not completely developed, sir. More has to be done, sir.
So corporation is not doing their job.
Sir,
There-
the
Therefore, therefore
municipal
the MSME units are dumping themselves. Is it so?
so corporation is trying to collect the solid waste, sir. In municipal general housing area, they are collecting efficiently, sir. But in the industries
That's
area,
what
they are
Dharani.
illegally dumping, sir, without the knowledge of the corporation. Yes,
Yes, Dharani, that's what is the problem. If you are sitting in the chair of CEO,
yes, sir.
corporation commissioner, how will you address that problem? Problems are in resource, problems are in manpower, problems are finding dumping grounds, problems about transportation. How would you address those issues? You are living in that city, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I visited that city a dozen times.
So I would
Okay.
have to read more about it, sir.
Okay. What is the social composition of the MSME entrepreneurs? Do they represent entire society, or they are a particular social group?
Sir, a particular social group is dominating in the MSME sector, sir, but other groups or other people also putting up industries, sir, because the mini industries are very famous in Tirupur, sir. Other people are also being encouraged and are putting it, sir, but historically, if we speak, one group is dominating, sir.
What were the, how is the encouragement given for other groups to do it?
Sir, these mini industries require only 4 or 5 power tables to be put, sir. So, if the people have entrepreneurial spirit, if they are working in the industry for more than 5, 6 years, if they are willing, and there are many soft loans being given, sir, for putting industries. So they are
Did you hear about Tamil Nadu government scheme of establishing industrial estate for MSMEs for marginalized sections of society, and that failed miserably?
No, sir, I'm not aware about it, sir.
Okay, why do you think one particular community is dominating that? How the business network is working?
One thing, people who owned land in the previous historical time period, they are having a comparative advantage, sir. And there is also another group who were there in the weaving business early on. They also were involved in the guilds, weaving guilds earlier. So they are continuing it after handloom, powerloom. They have shifted to textile industries recently. So that business, that family business, is being continued as of now, sir. And
That means
youngsters are also.
agriculture landlords from agriculture brought their surplus investable funds to this industry,
Yes, sir.
and they joined with the existing guilds,
Yes, sir.
and therefore there's a network of one section of the society.
Yes, sir.
That's what your conclusion is. Now, going back,
So,
if migrant workers
yes,
coming from other states, if they come to you as a corporation chief executive, I'm sorry, I'm focusing more on corporation because there's a background. You might have heard there was a fake video
yes, sir.
originating from Tirupur, which made two chief ministers to counter each other. Do you remember that fake video of Tirupur?
Sorry, sir, the connection has been cut. I was not able to hear your question properly.
No. Do you remember there was a fake video about 6, 7 months back,
Yes, sir. Yes.
which made two, three chief ministers to speak to each other?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
So recently a fake video, last 6 months, in the last 6 months, a fake video got circulated alleging that the migrant workers are being beaten up by people in Tirupur area, sir. Because of that, chief ministers of Bihar, Odisha, and Tamil Nadu also talked about it, and a team from Bihar with certain members came and visited the Tirupur industries and found that the video was fake, sir. And there were no violent practices against migrants, sir. The committee has concluded that, sir.
So that team from Bihar consisted of officers who Bihar
So,
knowing office, right?
sir,
Can you hear me?
Sorry, sir, I was not able to hear you.
No, the team of officers consisted of Bihar cadre officers, but Tamil origin, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Now, how do you look at disinformation as a big risk in India going forward?
Sir, disinformation is a very major, we can say it is an epidemic that we have to tackle, sir. Because disinformation in election process and the deep fake that the technology is offering, it is it is changing the minds of the people, and people are not aware about these things. Digital illiteracy is also another thing, sir. So people are not able to identify between the fake news and the true news, sir. So
Can you just list out 3 actions that you would take as a district collector to prevent disinformation and to correct disinformation within your jurisdiction?
So one thing is that we can form a separate social media site like PIB fact check for the particular district, sir. That is one thing that we can do, and we can also increase the awareness among the people regarding the fake news by other channels, sir, other than social media, sir. And these are the things that I'm able to.
Okay. I asked what you will do, and you say what we will do.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Tirupur is a smart city, right? Is a part of smart city scheme.
Yes, sir. Yes.
What is that scheme?
So, smart city mission is developing the city in all the aspects: health, education, electricity, solid waste management, mobility, infrastructure, etc.
Mhm. Which is the smartest city which got prize recently?
Sir, Pune got prize for it, sir, and Coimbatore municipality also got prize for
That is in the state.
integrity.
That is in the state. All India level.
All in the level, Pune, sir.
Pune.
Yes.
Okay. Mysore, Indore.
Okay, so I'll read about it, sir. I'm not
Okay.
aware what it is.
Okay. Can you just tell something about GDP?
So GDP is gross domestic product. The goods and services produced within the country contributes to the GDPs.
Mhm.
We have a GDP of nearly $4 trillion in nominal terms.
Mhm.
Yes.
What is $1 is equivalent to rupees?
So it is 85 rupees equals $1.
Mhm. How do you say trillions in Indian numerology?
So I have to calculate. So
Thank
lakh
you.
crores, yes.
Thank you, Dharani. We'll come back. Thank you. Over to Shafiq Saab or Pandit.
Sorry, you are muted.
Sir, it's muted, sir.
Dharani, I joined late, so I don't know whether anything has been discussed about delimitation exercise, which is.
No.
So I would like to know your take on this proposed delimitation and this north-south divide on that.
Yes, sir. There has been a north-south divide regarding the delimitation commission, and the southern states are alleging that if we undertake delimitation exercise and if we give representation based on population, then it's like penalizing the southern states for population control, sir. But it would be a hard decision to take, sir. But in a democratic country like us, we should be able to serve the nation, and delimitation exercise would be a welcome step, sir, even if it's a hard step. Then only we would be able to represent the population better, sir.
That's good. Very, I think, sugar-coated kind of thing which people expect, particularly in North. But the criticism that this is penalizing the smart states or developed states or states which are doing better is a valid argument, isn't it?
Yes, sir, yes.
So, what about that? I mean, will it not encourage those indiscipline which is generally attributed to northern states?
So I feel India is not a separate federation like other nations. So even if people are migrating from northern areas and settling in southern states, also we are encouraging that. So, and we find general, if we take this general socio-economic indicators, also the southern states are performing well, and they are also getting the fruits of the population control that they undertook. So, if we look at the northern states, without proper representation, they are also struggling, sir. This would be something that is very hard, sir, to convince the southern states also, but a consensus should be made, sir. We can try to give equal representation in Rajya Sabha, that could be made, sir. So, I feel these are the points that we can do, sir.
Representation on grounds of population. I mean, the larger population you have, the more representatives you will have. That is the basic principle of delimitation. Is it a good principle?
Sir, I feel representing the population and representing their demands would be better if a representative is there for some certain population of people. So I feel it is a good thing. Sir.
Okay. What about Tamil refugees? Sri Lankan Tamil refugees in Tamil Nadu. What is their problem? Why it's not being addressed properly?
Sir, as of now, there is no much problem regarding the Tamil refugees here, sir. Earlier it was there, sir, and steps had been taken place, and it's being in a good position right now, sir.
There are refugees?
So at present, to my understanding, there is no problem recently, sir.
No, what means problem? Are there refugees or not?
So I have to read about it, sir.
Okay. There are refugees. There are certain in the camps, some refugees, and some refugees outside the camps. You can read about them. What are their problems and why they are still being treated as illegal immigrants. That is one issue. Coming to, you have given choice for foreign service.
Yes, sir. That's my second option.
Second option, okay. So tell me something about what is going on in Pakistan. Why their election is always rigged? I mean, general impression is that elections are never fair there.
Yes, sir.
What are the issues?
Sir, the election generally is happening in an undemocratic way in the Pakistan elections, and the person who is favoring the military only would be elected, sir. And recently there has been an issue where Imran Khan party was not given the symbol, and the Imran Khan party people were made to contest in the election in an independent category, and they secured major portion of the votes. So.
Why this is so? I mean, it's always it's happening. I mean, unlike other democratic countries, they are never able to conduct a fair election. So what's the fundamentally wrong with that polity?
So, from the start itself, they are not able to perform well in the democratic election perspective, sir. So, I feel uh, there has been no precedence also, so how to conduct a fair and free elections, and military involvement in the election is also there for a very long time from the start, sir.
Can we say that democratic discipline or democratic, you can say, they didn't internalize democratic values post-independence, post-partition, like we did in India?
Yes, sir, that would be one point, sir. And putting
And
religion.
why was that so? I mean, after all, I mean, we were the same, but after partition, we developed a different trajectory. They developed with a altogether different trajectory. So what went wrong there?
So putting religion in the constitution of a democratic country, I feel, is a path to deterioration.
That's right. There is
Yes.
one, and of course, military taking over very frequently, and
Yes.
civilian authority was subordinated to military authority. That may be one of the reasons. So, putting religion into politics or using religion as a political tool was
Yes.
one of the reasons that they didn't develop this democratic tradition. Do you think that we are also heading towards that kind of thing, as some people allege?
Sir, I don't think that we are going on the way of Pakistan, sir, because everything that we do is based on the constitution, sir. And as we are a positive secularism country, a country that follows positive secularism, we are encouraging all the religions, sir, and we are not following the path of Pakistan, sir.
Are you aware of recently a case which has been taken up by Supreme Court, where the issue is that the word secular and socialist should be removed from the preamble?
No,
What are the
sir.
arguments against these two words? Are you aware of the case?
No, sir, I'm not aware about it.
Okay. One MP from your state only, Mr. Subramanian Swamy, has filed the writ,
Okay, sir.
and Supreme Court has taken this issue, that whether this kind of because it was you must be aware it was preamble was amended and it was inserted in 1976.
Yes.
So why was it was inserted in 1976?
So 1976, it has been a period of emergency, and during that time, it necessitated, sir, and secularism and socialistic principles are there in our constitution early on itself, sir. It has been implicit in our constitution, sir, but it has been made more explicit, sir, during the 42nd Amendment Act of 1976.
Why there was a need of it was a secular without saying so. Why the government of that time needed it to include in the preamble? What could be the reason? Can you guess? Some
So, to my understanding, I believe to reinforce again the values of secularism and socialism, sir, was the reason.
okay, okay, Shashi.
Yeah, Mr. Pandey. Mr. BK Pandey, some questions for you.
Okay, Dharani, Tamil Nadu share in the India's GDP,
Yes.
and how do you compare it with Uttar Pradesh?
Sir,
Comparison of comparison of Uttar Pradesh with Tamil Nadu in terms of GDP and other GSDP and other parameters, and how do they contribute to Indian GDP?
Sir, Tamil Nadu's gross state domestic product is nearly 28 lakh crores, sir. And Uttar Pradesh is behind that, sir, but I'm not aware about the particular data. But if we look at the other indicators, Uttar Pradesh is trying to improve those indicators by various policies like one district, one product, and various other global investors meet has also been taken place, and infrastructure is also being developed on a larger level. And if we look at the comparison between Tamil Nadu and Uttar Pradesh, we both are the states that has defense corridors, sir. In UP and Tamil Nadu, we have two defense corridors in the entire nation, and the one district, one product is faring very nicely in Uttar Pradesh, sir. That is something that is there, sir. And regarding the other indicators, if we compare UP and Tamil Nadu is faring better in the gross enrollment ratio, female labor force participation, and also the health indicators, sir, which is lagging in Uttar Pradesh, sir.
And what about per capita income?
So per capita income here it is nearly 4,000 rupees, $4,000, sir. I'm not sure about UP, sir.
Like what is the per capita income of India in dollars?
So it is $1,000, $1,500 if I'm not wrong.
And what about China?
So China, it's about $10,000.
Mhm. So, and by 2047, what is our target?
So, according to the current growth rate of 7%, and with the optimism of more than 7% growth rate, by 2047, various economists have pointed out that India would become a $14 trillion economy by 2047. Sir. Without when the other global headwinds are in a positive direction and it's favoring India, sir.
Okay. And
Pandeyji, please adjust your camera. We cannot see you.
okay, I think there is some. Yeah. Okay. Then, uh, how do you see India's macroeconomic, parameters? Can you say that India's macroeconomic parameters are quite strong and they are not fragile?
Yes, sir. India's macroeconomic parameters, if we take inflation and fiscal deficit is at 5.8%, sir. And we have kept a target to reduce it to 5.1%, sir. And it's within the RBI's prescribed amount of 4 plus or minus 2%, sir. And the foreign exchange reserves that we have is also $600 billion, sir. So that is also in a good position, sir. And we are also getting foreign direct investment from other countries also. Comparatively, we are the first or the second largest receiver of foreign direct investments. And the growth rate of India is compared to other nations in the world, it is 7%, and even China is at 5%, sir, growth rate. So I feel India's macroeconomic indicators are in a very good level, sir.
And what are the challenges for Indian economy in the coming years?
So the major challenge would be effective utilization of our demographic dividends, not turning it into a demographic disaster, and utilizing our labor force in a proper manner and skilling them, sir. The other thing would be attracting the foreign capital, sir, from other countries and from within our nation, sir. Encouraging people to spend, sir, because post-pandemic, the saving mindset of the people has increased rather than spending, sir. So both the domestic spending and increased capital attraction is one thing, sir, that we have to follow. And other problem is the global geopolitical rivalries that India may face, sir, because India is trying to be a superpower. So the geopolitical rivalries, India would be put in the middle, sir. So these are the major problems.
And why do you think that economic, uh, inequality is one of the major challenges
Yes.
India is facing? Can you say something about that?
Yes, sir. Regarding economic inequalities, we find nearly 50% of our population in the agricultural sectors. And there are more number of people engaged in disguised unemployment, sir. So that contributes to the most of the regional inequalities, sir. And we also find industries concentrated in one part of our country, sir. So other people are not able to participate in the manufacturing processes, sir. So that is one thing that we have to address, sir.
And also the divide between North and South. How, in what way North is a separate entity itself as compared to South? North-South divide. How do you perceive North-South divide? In what way?
Sir, I would not say it is a north-south divide. So we can say it as developed or developing states and emerging states. Because in northern India also many states are developed and developing. And the emerging states are some states that we have to focus upon, because they are also having the gem of population. So demography is one thing the emerging states have to their advantage. So effective utilization of the demography there is something that can propel India towards its aim of Vikshit Bharat.
Okay. And why export is one of the very important, parameter for development. Why it is so important? What export brings to an economy?
Sir, export gives multi-pronged benefits, sir. If we look at the money that we get from the exports, we get foreign reserves, sir, for a country, and the exporting industries would generate more amount of jobs, sir, so that the people would get more education, more employment because of the jobs that they have. And the manufacturing capability of our nation will also improve with the help of exports, so that the other ancillary industries will also develop, and the entrepreneurial spirit of the people will go up, and it contributes to the general growth of the economies.
Okay. Right. Yes.
Okay. One of your hobbies is decluttering.
Yes, sir.
What do you declutter?
So generally, in my home, I used to enjoy decluttering, sir, and I used to do it in my free time, sir. And I like to organize things, sir.
What about decluttering of the mind, which is more important now? Mind is most
Yes.
cluttered today.
Yes, sir. And for decluttering the mind only, I have started practicing mindfulness, sir. The major problem that we face recently, the youngsters face, is the scrolling syndrome, sir. Nimhans has also wrote a study about it, that the scrolling syndrome, that we scroll through the YouTube shorts or Instagram reels, is affecting our cognitive abilities, sir. So I try to practice mindfulness, sir, to declutter my mind, sir.
Which philosophy of thought says that physical decluttering is equally important to reach the state of calmness or tranquility.
So I believe the Patanjali's Yoga Sutra talks about Siddhi Vritti Niroha, sir, if I'm not wrong, sir.
No,
Where
that is internal or introspection. I'm saying, are you aware of a philosophy which is related to Buddhism, a kind of Buddhism, which says that outside decluttering is equally important?
no, sir, I'm not aware about it, sir.
Like in Zen philosophy, and even in our Hindu Vastu Shastra also, harmony is brought out by putting things in an order. Anyway, yes, Mr.
Yeah,
Singh.
yeah. I think Dharani, it's over for you. We'll call you in a minute for the feedback. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, but otherwise, I mean, it has to happen because we are one country, like you said. That's a good, and we'll have to look. I mean, for every part of the country. That's good. Okay.
Okay, Dharani, thank you.
Okay. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Sir, regarding the solid waste management, sir, anything that you can tell me? So Devi Prasad, sir.
What is the question? What did you ask?
This, sir, regarding the solid waste management, sir, I was not able to tell properly, sir, that question.
Because you
Any
didn't observe while we're walking on the streets. Right. See, solid waste management is first segregation at the source, which is a textbook model.
Okay, sir.
For that, involving local people. And how can you use these WhatsApp groups
Okay, sir.
in future, which is
Okay.
happening at some places, but middle class are using WhatsApp for solid waste management in their wards, in their neighborhood. But that kind of system can be brought into local administration. And disinformation is a big challenge. And how local disinformation can be addressed is somewhat you find local solutions besides PIB solution, etc.
Okay.
Despite PIB, it's happening.
Yes, sir.
But there has been local, so in school education, in municipal schools, and in municipal hospitals,
Okay, sir.
some anti-disinformation campaigns can be taken up.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Sir, another one doubt, sir. Sir, should I, where do I stand, sir, from the other candidates? Should I have to improve more, sir? Should I have to
Well,
deepen?
see, no, see, you just should not compare yourself with other candidates and all that. You are on your own. You have a certain benchmark. You have crossed that, and that will be fine. Don't keep in your mind that you have to improve and all that.
Okay,
You
sir.
are at par with others. All right.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.